Hello students, good morning. In last class we have done about that this topic advantage of the synthetic fiber and disadvantages of the synthetic fiber. This topic we have done. Next we will start our plastic. What are the uses of the plastic? General property of the plastic, that the different type of the plastic what we are using in our daily use life. Now next plastic. The present time is age of plastics. Almost all domestic items are now made of the plastic, such as mug, bucket, chair, ball pen. That in daily life we are using different type of the plastic. In your home also, at your home also you can see different type of the plastic. Cabinet, container, brushes, comb and so on. That there is no end of the number of the plastic item used by us, because there are so many numbers of the plastic we are using. What are plastics? Then what are plastics? What we are using in daily life? Then plastics are polymers made of the very large number of the small monomers joined end to end form long chain. Plastics are the polymer that is the formed by joining two or more polymers. When we are joining end to end, then it will form the long chain. They are usually carbon compounds. They are tough and strong when cold but soften on heating. They are tough, strong, but when we will coat it, we are keeping heating, then it becomes soft and melt. Therefore, they can easily molded into sheets and drawn into fiber on the heating. As we will give the heat to that type of the substance, then it will become turn into sheets and fibers. A plastic is a synthetic material which on being heated becomes soft and can be molded into a desired shape and then hardened to provide a durable article. Property by virtue of which a substance can be easily molded into sheets or drawn into fiber on heating is called plasticity. What is plasticity? That is the property of the that substance that can be easily converted into sheets and into the fiber after heating. That is the plasticity. Some common plastics are bakelite, polythene, terylene, polyvinyl chloride. These are the some common plastics. Next, our kind of the plastics. How many type of the kind means type of the plastic. Then on the basis of the reaction to the heat, plastic are classified into two types. That when we are providing heat to that the plastic, then what is the reaction of the plastic? Then on the behalf of this, then we are classified that plastic into two types. Thermoplastic, thermosetting plastics. Thermoplastic, that is the plastic which easily get deformed on heating. Deformed means we can change its shape easily on heating. After when we will heat it, then easily can be changed its form. Then can be bent easily as are known as the thermoplastics. They can be molded into different shapes again and again by repeating heating and cooling. We can change its shape, different shape again and again by heating and cooling. Example, thermoplastics are polythene, polyvinyl chloride, polystyrene. These are the example of the thermoplastic. These example you have to learn that what are the thermoplastic and what is the example of the thermoplastics. Next, our thermosetting plastic. Plastics which once molded into a shape do not become soft on heating and can't be molded again are called thermosetting plastics. That is the thermosetting plastic. Plastic which once molded into a shape do not become soft on heating can be molded again are called thermosetting plastic. These maintain their shape and size at the high temperature also. Example of thermosettings are bakelite, melamine, formica. That is the thermosetting plastic. Clear now? Then if we are thermosetting plastic, that it will be set. From this word you can learn it. When we will heat it, then it will not become more soft. It will be shape will be less change. That is the bakelite, melamine and formica. Clear now? Next, their difference given, thermoplastic and thermosetting. This difference you have to learn from your book, that is given on table 3.1 table. Their difference is given. Then first is the nature. Then there, according to nature given, difference between thermosetting and thermoplastic. Thermoplastic is the plastic that can be melted rapidly by the heating, hardened on cooling, and can be molded again and again into different shape. Clear now? Thermosetting plastic, a plastic which once molded into a particular shape does not become soft on heating and can't be molded a second time. Clear? Thermosetting plastic. Next, our effect of it. They become soft on heating, and they does not become soft of heating. Next, our toughness. They are lesser tough as compared to thermosetting plastic, and they are the more tough and rigid. Next, our effect of high temperature. They are less resistant to the high temperature, and there is a more resistant to high temperature. Next, our recycle. They can be recycled, but they can't be recycled. We can't use again and again because they are so much strong, so much solid, hard, tough, that when we will heat it, then it will be not change its shape. Then it will be remain same shape. We can't mold its shape. That's why they can't be recycled. Example are given, that polythene and PVC of the thermoplastic, and the bakelite, melamine and formica are the example of the thermosetting plastic. Clear now? Their difference between them you have to learn properly and with example. Next, general properties and use of plastic. What are the general property and where we can use? Then, although different types of the plastics differ in some physical and chemical property, the following properties are common to most of them. Plastics are non-reactive. We know that metals like iron get rusted when left exposed to moisture and air, but plastic does not reach with air and water. They don't get corroded. For this reason, polyvinyl chloride is used for the making water pipe, water tank and sanitizer fitting. Clear? Second is the PVC, polyvinyl chloride. It is the short form of the polyvinyl chloride. Is used for making sole of shoes, sandals, raincoats, handbags, bathroom curtains, etc. Next, our plastics are light. They are light in weight. Thermocol. Thermocol is the most common example of plastic, known for its lightness and rigidity. It is used for making disposable cups and the packaging material for fragile element. Fragile means that is easily can be break, like this computer, cell phone, television, refrigerator, etc. Next, plastic are strong and durable. Their plastic also strong and durable also, that for the long time we can use it. They can be molded into different shape and size. Plastic are generally cheaper than the metals. Thus, they are widely used in industry and for the household articles. For example, melamine, polythene, PVC, these are using. Melamine is used for making the unbreakable dinnerware, floor tile, decorative object, fire-resistant fabric, kitchenwares. Polythene is used for making carry bags, adhesive tapes and pipes to transport liquid. PVC, polyvinyl chloride, used for making floor tiles, durable toys and furniture and bottle. There we are using PVC. Clear now? There is some usage. Now remaining some usage also left. This we will do tomorrow. but up to this topic you have to read your chapter properly, and for homework learn the difference between the that is the thermosetting and thermoplastic differences. This you have to learn from your book and read this chapter. Okay, thank you.